So cold, as they say.
It's very cold.
Would you like my hoodie?
No, I mean I've got like I'm wearing my own hoodie. I'm wearing the like throw over thing that also has a hood on it. I've got a blanket.
Do you want my hoodie?
No, keep it. That's for you.
Okay.
I see that you're not wearing it. No, I'm okay though. Thank you. No, it's. I ended up. I think I'm chilled right now.
Yes.
Cause I was taking a nap in a place that is kind of cold, and I did not have sufficient layers. But I was like, oh, surely this will be fine. I won't be down for too long. And then I wake up and I'm an ice cube.
Yep.
Why can't I hear the game?
Because I'm not hearing the game at all. There's no volume. I hear you talking, that's it.
Aha. That would probably explain it.
Hey, there's sound volume.
Oh!
There's game volume.
There's sound volume.
There's sound volume.
Whoa!
Yes.
There's sound volume.
Well, so we did a thing today. We got together with the brother-in-law and just kind of hung out and we trolled around town, hit a couple of thrift stores, and I actually picked up. It's a metal sleeve. It's for chilling a bottle of wine. Is what it's for. That you can put ice in. It's kind of like a champagne bottle kind of a deal. Or in my case, a bottle of ginger beer. So I picked that up and am currently chilling a bottle of ginger beer. But I also picked up an 8mm film projector. I have no idea if it works. I do not have an 8mm film to run through it. But just the fact that such a thing exists in my world is cool. But we also, while we were out and about, we ended up getting some really nice jackets at the thrift store. Both Screamer and Screamer's dad both got a nice jacket.
Well, and Streamer's uncle.
That is true. Yes. Yep. He got a trench coat, and I got.
You got a leather jacket.
I got a leather coat, and I'm trying to remember what coat you ended up getting. Oh yeah, you got the.
It's kind of a double coat situation.
Yeah. So it's like a rain slicker on the outside with a detachable like polar fleece liner. So yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be washed, but yeah.
Killing the chicks.
I am doing the thing. Because I am starting to run low, which means it's about time. I'm swapping to make sure I don't accidentally take out either Gunter or Grubble, who are both sitting up here right now. Oh, and Tib! Wow, they're all hanging out by the door. Any other names up here? No, it's just those three. Just the boars. If I had to guess, there's still going to be, yeah, 32 dandelions? So, I mean, I put 150 in here. Whoa. Oh, here's where all the eggs went. So yeah, not, at least, for Valheim, not a whole lot planned right now outside of what I see, already doing.
Wow, they can't even wait for you to leave the room. They're just right there.
They're going for it. Alright, well, you guys have fun, I guess. Here's your dandelions back.
Yeah, now I guess live on stream you're answering the question, who came first?
The chickens, I guess.
It was the rooster.
Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you. Really appreciate this color commentary.
Hey, well, there you go.
Isn't that an old joke, too?
Yeah, it is an older joke. I did not make that up. But very appropriate.
I believe you're a joke stealer.
Well, and I bought the, cheesy and cheap as it sounds, one of those pedal exercisers. So it's when you're sitting at the desk, if you act like you're bicycling, right? So if you hear some weird thumping, oh yeah, this is not going to work.
Oh, it's gonna hit. You're hitting your knee.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I was going to say, if you hear some weird thumping, it's just, I'm trying to use this peddler just to keep my legs a little more active. I'll have to do this just in a more open area. It will not be going on underneath the desk because thump 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 does not fit.
So I found where a bunch of stuff was hiding out in the chicken box. Forgot I shoved it all in there.
The chicken box.
Chicken box. You are correct. Okay, so I've got some resin, some troll hide that's gonna have to go outside. Because that is in excess. So those two. Some coins. Got these guys. Deer pelt. There you go. Deer hide. Rock. Rock question mark? Nope. It has to go outside. But yeah, just kind of not a whole lot planned. Okay. That was a scary sound. Surely nothing will come of this.
Quick, go to sleep.
Quickly go to sleep. Alright, okay. Quit hitting the stone. Where are you? Sounds like he's over here. Does anything in particular look like it's been damaged? Oh.
Looks like your pumpkins are no longer lit.
Oh yeah, they ran out of resin. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, I see. Didn't realize that had caught some damage. I don't know, maybe that's what they were punching. And everything else looks fine. Maybe it was that. Anyway. I'm gonna finish putting this away. I need to make lox pies. First, put these away. Oh hey, they're right next to each other. Perfect. I have some iron in here. Alright, so what do I need to make lox pies? I need barley. I need lox. I need some cloudberries. Just go ahead and start fooling with that right now. I don't know about you, but just dang, it's cold.
It got a little chilly, yes.
Yeah.
Well, just temperature-wise outside, it's cool. But I also have, I made coffee, so hot liquid.
Maybe I should have done that. Not necessarily coffee, but hot liquid. I thought about making hot chocolate, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna do,
Oh, you did try I picked up a thing of instant caramel macchiato at
No, it's cappuccino.
Cappuccino, yes, I'm sorry. No, it's a latte. Caramel macchiato latte is what it was.
Oh. Well, anyway.
And I know you
some
tried
caramel
it.
chocolate, some caramel coffee.
It's caramel macchiato latte. Instant, one step, put it in the coffee brewer, whatever, kind of a deal. Instant mix. Now, I know you kind of got the jitters from it, but I mean,
It's because I drank it too fast. That was me.
Well, yeah, but I'm asking, was it a good taste?
Yeah, it tasted good.
Was it worth getting again?
I mean, if you want to get it again, sure, but just on the basis of it being coffee, I'm really not going to touch it much.
Okay, fair enough. That's a store that we'll need to go to again fairly soon, so.
Ah.
There's some other supplies that we need to get, then while we're there, we can get more.
Yeah.
Just curious. I know, talking about our grocery shopping live on stream.
How could you?
Exciting.
You're going to dox us.
Yep.
You're going to figure out where we live.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, they shop for groceries. They actually consume food.
What?
Ha, we know who you are.
Get him. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna run off and do this real quick, and hopefully a raid doesn't happen.
You know, you say that like almost tongue in cheek. Oh, I hope a raid doesn't happen.
Oh, it would be so terrible. Except that in this, at this point right now, it would be kind of terrible.
Yeah, because you'd be dealing with some higher level people.
Well, it's entirely dependent on the raid type as well. If it's a skeleton surprise, that's nothing. But if it's like the king's army approaches, that's the oh shit.
Yep.
I'm going to die and they're going to destroy my stuff. And I suppose that's a downside of having my base so close to world spawn, is if my base is destroyed to the point where my bed is destroyed, I will still spawn close by. So I won't have a buffer to, it'll go from, like, yeah, a close spawn means I can run and, grab my stuff back and set up. If they've destroyed my base to the point where my bed is gone, by that point, it's a runaway. Well, what you would have to do with a raid like that is you have to stick around in the area until the raid timer runs out, and then you can run away. So it would be kiting enemies for the rest of that timer. Because when you leave a raid area, it pauses the timer.
Nice.
Yup. So you can't just leave and wait it out, you have to be in the area. Unless, you're playing with somebody else, and then as long as one person is in the raid area, then the timer will keep going. Let's see, we still got 13 left after this. Alright, I'll go ahead and do that. Nice to have those back. Because I had 0. Cool. So now we have 9 left. Okay, I need to process that iron. And then I guess we'll go back around to exploring and whatnot. That's what I was up to before. Now fully food equipped, as opposed to just relying on the little feast over there. Nothing wrong with it, it's just that the foods are a little more robust. Oh, but the impatience. The impatience! I wonder how well Black Marble fares in the Ashlands. I mean, it's given us a whole new material to work with. So this material's got to have something to convince you to use it instead of, say, Black Marble. I mean, one, it's more easily accessible than black marble would be, because you can get, what's it called anyway? Grouston. You can more readily get Grouston from the Ashlands. You wouldn't have to transport it over there. It's already there. You just have to gather it. And then 2. Did I spill water on my controller? Oh, sorry, phone mast. There's like water right in there.
You.
Don't know when that happened. I sipped water, but I guess I didn't realize I spilled some. Eek. I mean, it looks like it's fine otherwise. Hey. Anyway, there's gotta be something for, Grouston. You know, something to convince you to use it. Maybe it's got a higher defense than black marble. Mayhaps, perchance. Maybe it's particularly fireproof in the land of fire, you know? There's got to be something to recommend it. I know what I would like to do if I ever get established in the Ashlands. The flooring will change in here. It will change to this flooring. And especially if I can use these floors, kind of speed things up. It looks like it's not as thick either. Ooh, that would alter things. Actually, I don't think I would like that. Because look how much thicker this is. It would lower everything in the base. Okay, so maybe not that. Unless we do 2 layers, but that seems wasteful. Anyway, whoops, I've got extras I need to put away. So I guess scratch that idea. That would probably be a bigger project than it's worth. We'll just keep it the way it is, and, you know, we can incorporate Grouston somewhere else. Okay, I need to put this iron in a smelter, and then we can run off and do things. Oh, I readjusted this so that I could actually run up here, because I was getting frustrated with it, with how it was set up, and how I had to jump in that last little bit. But this fits. Actually fits pretty well in there. Oh, that's for coal. There you go. Oh-ho! Oh! Aw, man. Almost. I don't know if I was able to make that before, but maybe if my jump skill was higher, I'd be able to do it. Okay, we're back over here. I think I cleared this. I found the dungeon. I don't know if I cleared it yet. I think I did, though. I know I cleared a dungeon. Let's see you. Hello? It's looking particularly uncleared. Okay, then. This. It kind of feels like we're on an extended shopping run, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Well, that's what happens when you die a lot and you go through a lot of resources, is you gotta replenish somehow, you know? Have to go into the creepy Walmart. Grab your creepy Surtling cores. with the creepy music playing in the background. Creepy customer representative going, "Hi, how can I help you this creepy day?" And he's like, "Ah."
It's not even Halloween.
You know, it's so creepy in here. And it's and all they respond is like, "Yes, you know, this is the creepy Walmart." Did I say creepy mart? Well, I'm obviously trying to make a joke about Walmart.
It's a creepy Walmart.
I did say creepy Walmart. Yay. The integrity of my joke is intact. Okay. Well, I guess, you know what? This is a closet without a door, is what this is. Alright, in the middle it is. Hi. Hi. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. And hello, goodbye. That was a big boy. I'm kind of surprised I one-shot him. Because I don't think the Mistwalker does that. To be fair, though, Mistwalker does not do as much raw damage as this sword does. Almost half of its damage is spirit damage. Well, I don't know if that really makes a difference or not. Yo, it actually officially marked this elder on the map. I had already marked him. You can see that he's doubled. 'Cause that's the one that I found that one time.
Yep, I see it.
He's big. I was about to, yeah, I sailed
That was
over
a
there.
song by a popular rock band, isn't it?
Big?
No. Double Vision.
Double vision? Oh, yeah. That tracks. Alright, well, this dungeon is done. Jin. Yes, that's right, I was just kind of like looking around, wasn't I? Well, I'll deliver all of this back to base so we can keep exploring. I'm kind of, at first I was looking around for just like, fueling camps to build up more black metal. But now that I know I need to be looking for great orphies, it's just, I mean, it's everywhere now. Just kind of doing some exploration. Back in the groove and all that. Okay, yes, these all come inside. And especially if I hang around outside at night, which doesn't sound so fun, but I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do. I will get more bug materials. Which would help me to make the, you know, carapace stuff again. I'm running low on carapace, is why I mention it. Actually, I don't think you go there. There you go. And we have 3 skulls. Skulls. So yes, I guess intentionally staying out late. Even though that doesn't sound like the best idea. Which I've already done it one night. I mean, it was kind of funny actually. I was sitting next to Dad. It was like stream had ended, and I was just kind of running around doing things, and you know, in the Black Forest at night, found a troll. I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, I'll go ahead and take him out. And I saw he was fighting something, and then I paused because he was fighting a seeker. Wait,
was it the single seeker?
It was a double seeker.
There's 2 seekers.
There's 2 seekers.
That's what
So it was a Dad! Dad! Look at this! Look at this!
Yeah, because they both took a single swipe at him and the troll was out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it technically a 2-hit troll, but they each took a swipe at it. So.
A single swing. It's like, huh, you know? back in my days of struggling with trolls, if I had seen that, I would have been terrified. Why is there an empty marker over there? What did I find over there? What is... Wonder if there used to be stuff over here and that's why. Anyway, stuff is gone. But yeah, that was a ooh kind of moment. How many are here? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's a berry zone. I'm gonna go say hi to these guys. Hey, how's it going? I don't know, do we want to camp out here for a second?
Sure.
Just talking about I needed their eyes, but no.
And what better place to get them than at their spawn point?
Right. Which, I've already got a spawner that I have protected. But, you know. We're already here. Say, what's over here? This is another... Okay. Well, we're waiting for them. Oh, I'm behind you now. Okay, so we found water. There's actually a building over there that we can probably take out some more Grey Dwarfs at. I don't know, with this spawner being farther away from home than the other one, I think it might be actually a good idea to keep this one too. Just because it's more likely to spawn starred opponents. Maybe. You know, you would think, but it still doesn't happen very often. Hey, speak of the devil. How many eyes do I have now? 16. But 10 of those are for the portal, so I've picked up 6. While it's still light outside. Yes, give me a second, I'll be right with you. So you try to help me adjust. Alright, hold it. You're not helping. Hold on. Oh, is that a single? Yeah, it looks like it was a single one. You want to come over here about it? Hello? Well, hey, now that it's nighttime, perhaps increased spawn? I'd rather you didn't poison me, though, if it's all the same to you. Is that more? Yes, that's more copper. A lot of copper right here.
I could recall somebody needing a lot of copper.
You know, I might have mentioned that. Hey, what I could do, if I do end up getting this copper, I mean, I would be staying in the area. You can have stars too? Alright. Didn't know that. Or perhaps I knew it and forgot. Anyway, yay. I now have 13 Grey Dwarf eyes. And that's without the portal. So that means I have, you know, 13. Anyway, what I was saying, I think this idea was brought up a while ago with the other spawner. It was, making stake walls. around a spawner and then hanging around it while things spawn in and immediately die. And needing to, like, build them back up after a while, and that's why I didn't want to do it. But if I have to be in the area for a while, that might, you know, well, I think that would be feasible. In fact, do I want to just go ahead and do it? Yeah. What does it take? Make those little spikes. Sharp stakes. And cordwood. Hi! Wow, he's a blue! Okay, cool. That's the first Shaman 2-star we've ever seen. We might have seen a 1-star at one point, but this guy is definitely new. He's blue. I now have 22 Grey Dwarf Eyes. Oh yeah. This is a good idea, I think. So hold on. Let me get out of here. Because I'm gonna need, if I want those stake walls, I need cordwood. A 2-star shaman. That was pretty cool. Oh yeah, you can see a bit of a shadow over here. Well, that's kind of fun. The night actually goes faster than the day. I might have already explained that at one point, but it does. Let's go ahead and light him up. Bad character. Yeah, I'm not gonna sleep this night. I am simply going to stay awake and fight whatever comes at me. Will I regret this? Hopefully not. Oh. I didn't realize there was something left in here. Whoopsies. Okay, we have a single piece of coal. Sorry.
Singular piece of coal.
Singular piece of coal. I did not realize I was in there. That's okay, it's only one compared to what happened that one time recently where I destroyed 4. Okay, so we've got extra wood, which I think we'll just hold on to. Stake walls. Grab some core wood. Stack will do. Go ahead and put this trophy away. And head right back outside. Jeez, I wonder what it's like for people that have... Now that I'm thinking about enemies spawning at night, I wonder what it's like for people... Hi. Jeez, your eyes crept in from the side and kind of freaked me out a bit. For people who have completed the Ashlands, taken out the boss, right? Why can't I? I know why I can't. Because I'm already at my weight limit with all the core wood. I wonder what it's like walking around at night after you've taken out the Ashland boss. I bet things can get a little dicey, even at home.
Maybe a little bit.
Oh, big suck. Hi. Hey. Chill out, would you? Leave my portal alone. He's not doing anything to you. Hold on. Hold on. I'm setting something up that's going to be really funny. It's going to be really funny. Just not seeing the vision. Oh yeah. There we go. I'm spawning them putting them too close, I guess. With this side, like so. Oh, that's a 1-star. Oh, there we go. We got our first casualty. First victim. Yeah, okay. So these guys are too close. Kind of setting them a little away. There we go. Hi. Ow. That ping-ponged right into that section. There we go. So if I placed these at the correct intervals, there's nothing right here. Alright, now we'll see. Oh, they do break after. Yeah, they break actually really quickly. This is not as viable as I was hoping it would be. These actually break pretty quickly. So you know what? I'm gonna do the out. See, that one's like real close to breaking. Here's what I can do. Instead of these, I do this. Okay. Kill more fellows. Gotcha. Come here. Don't know how he didn't notice me swinging at him. Okay, so... If I really wanted to optimize this, I think I would probably dig a pit around this and then put fires at the bottom so that they couldn't just escape from them. Yeah, I think that'll work. But, just give me a second. I'm gonna grab some extra stone and wood to rush this along, and then I'll put the core wood back. I was hoping those would last longer. I'm kind of surprised that they don't. Okay, so we've got that. Do we have extra wood? No, we don't. You know what? It looks like when, they're destroyed, you don't get the wood back. So all the core wood that I used is gone. Okay, you know, that's good to know. Did not know that. But now we know. What else can you put away here? These are coming with... Alright, there we go. Immediately. Resin. Oh, and these. Ancient seeds. In case we want to take on the Elder again. Got more butte berries. Wow, 28 Grey Dwarf eyes. That's like half a stack. From just goofing around near the spawner being like, how does this work? That's pretty nice. I should do that more often. Alright. We're gonna set more fires. Slubbian, what happened last stream? Hi Ron, thank you for the hydration and lost your checks. Last stream was a lot of this, actually. I have all my plains gear. I rebuilt it, so I haven't recovered anything. I just rebuilt all of that. I have the Carapace helmet upgraded as far as I could go. I discovered that there was an upgrade to the black metal forge. It's not black metal forge, but I think it's just black forge. Yeah, there was an upgrade to this called a Vice, and it requires a mechanical spring that I thought I had already made before, but hadn't. So I saw it, made it, and then came to the realization that, oh, I could have had my armor upgraded one more time before I left. It really wouldn't have made much of a difference, though, to be honest. But, hey, now I know it's there. I am now in the process of bullying Grey Dwarves for their eyes. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. See, that didn't work on that guy. Ow. Wanna try again? Thank you. So, more fire. Gotcha. Because some of them spawn outside the range. Out of wood. Uh-oh. Not for long. Go ahead and take these. Hi. How Ashland's going? Where are your earthly possessions? Still gone. Spirit lives on like a dove, but a zombie with healing magic. A dove, but a zombie with healing magic. You know, the games that I've played, zombies take damage from healing magic. Alright, sir, you're gonna have to give me a second. I'm doing stuff. I'm trying to cause, death and destruction on this planet Valheim. Oh, there we go, like that. So it is working, and it's even doing critical damage, which is cool. Well, hey, I could just be picking up stuff here. Can I help you? Get out of here. Splat. You can especially hear when the level 1s... Well, I should say, like, 0 stars go down. I can't do that to this. Oh yeah, I have a plan going forward as far as trying to get my stuff back. So I think one approach I could take, and kind of the one that I'm favoring, is going slow and steady, and by that, I mean terraforming all the way there. So like, going over to the closest island that I had set up, and terraforming a land bridge all the way over to... Come on. Delaying the inevitable at this point. Wonder if this is what the monsters in the Ashlands felt like chasing me around. I just have to make sure I don't step in the fire. That hurts me too. Herein lies a problem though. You have to weave between the fires to get the stuff. this is close enough for now. I'm only doing all of this bullying so that I can just have them passively keep dying over there. Because I want to get to this. Finally, you've made a farm like a real gamer is not a real gamer. Yeah, like I said, I want something passive so that I can just start mining over here while they just kind of die. And as I mentioned earlier, this one's more likely to spawn 1 to 2 stars. We actually saw a 2-star shaman for the first time. They're blue. They're like the regular ones, where they're blue. We're out of wood still. I see. This is still an issue. Alright, well, if you guys could stop running around, I'd really appreciate it. Alright, I'll be right back. You guys just go ahead and keep spawning. Don't mind me. But yeah, there's, and then, instead of going to the, Mistlands, which, I mean, I could do, I'm just not doing right now. So instead of going there for the moment, that's the way I should phrase it, I'm just gonna be staying up at night, and if Seekers show up, I'll just attack them. That is how I'm gonna be handling getting more Carapace, because I'm actually, running pretty low on that. If we're being honest. Oh, we're getting a lot of Great Orphies. This is great. I even picked up, oh yeah, that's right. I did chop one of those. Little fur. Ouch. One of those. And one of those. We can grab more wood. I have plenty of stone now, but I'm just gonna hold on to that. Hold on. Let me bring this outside. Yeah, I tried the stake walls, by the way, and they not only do they fall apart really quickly, but also you don't get the stuff back when they get destroyed. So that was a bit of a bummer. Alright, let me take care of this copper, because that'll really help the issue here. Yeah, I just realized this whole time I probably could have built another Drakkar. I just haven't done it. Alright, I'm gonna go through these two. I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna use it right now, so ain't no thing. Even though it is a sick ride. I'm thinking later on I might swap to a different game. I just don't know what yet. And that's dependent on if I feel like it.
And I'd end up hitting a groove.
Yeah.
And be just like,
me. I'm gonna stay here. Or I could be like, I'm gonna play something else. In which case, like I said, I don't know what I want to play next. We're doing this for now, though. To be honest, trying to solve this small problem of how do we consistently kill the Grey Dwarves with the fires without having to babysit them. This is kind of a fun, like, challenge, non-challenge. Will a land bridge help? Still gotta make landfall, right? Yes. I want to build all the way up to the mainland. All the way up to it. The point is just to be able to set up a base much closer so that if I die, I can get my stuff back pretty quickly. We only have one layer around here. We do have two. Ho ho! Oh hi! Where'd you come from? A foul smell from the swamp out here? Out here? Wait. Huh. You're removing all my fire! No! I needed that. That shows actually a flaw that I hadn't even thought of. If it's raining, then the instant kill doesn't work. I guess I had enough, interesting that I had enough of what it considered base items. Like, not base game items, I'm talking like home, I guess, items. That I was like, yeah, this is a good place for a raid. Pretty safe about it. Alright, hey, don't mess up what I've got going over here.
Don't ruin my corner.
This is kind of a funny mix of fighting with and against each other. Like that one Kesha song says, it's a dirty free-for-all. Except she means a different kind of dirty. I'm talking no holds barred.
Roosters.
What? Rooster? Oh, yeah. Because of the joke you made earlier. Getting a lot of ooze over here. Which, you know, in a dirty free-for-all, you will get a lot of ooze when you think about it. The smell is gone. Well, that's great to hear.
So it's the thrill.
Yeah. They're gooping goopily over here. Alright, quit it. Get back to business, shall we? Oh! Even the blob! The blob! Oh!
Blob is on fire.
This blob is on fire! Oh, it's a brute trophy. Hello? Okay, yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, for the little ones, even just like spawning is enough to kill them here. The bigger ones, it's a little. Oh, did they destroy one?
They got one of the.
I think they did.
Yeah,
I didn't know they could do that. Guess let me just fuel these up a little bit. Wait, guess I didn't realize these go down so fast. Now, if I wanted a, like, truly long-lasting one, I could probably set bonfires up around here. But, I'm not gonna do that right now. This is good enough for now. This will eliminate the cost of new ships and some travel time at the cost of a huge amount of build time and a huge amount of stone. Yes, yeah, and the thing that I'm mainly worried about is the time it takes to get back. That's the biggest, like, to me, that is the biggest loss. Losing the stuff hurt. Not being able to get back means it's going to take a long time to return. So if I cut that down, then each subsequent loss, because I'm sure they will happen, will be less devastating as a result, because it won't be so bad to get back to. Ah, look at them go. You like what I've done with the place? Hello, 1 star. Goodbye, 1 star. Some of these guys are not catching fire. Ah, yes, it's because they are getting destroyed at a kind of quickish rate. Oh, there he goes. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Whoopsies. And he decided to stand in the fire. Out of wood.
Isn't that a fun thing to do? Stand inside the fire?
Oh, I know that's a Garth Brooks song.
Yeah, well, standing on side of the oil figures.
Oh.
and stuff.
Oh.
Um, standing one side, not my or whatever. Yeah.
Wouldn't throwing yourself into the ashlands naked 4 times get you a foothold faster and easier? I would say no, just because you have to make a new ship every time. Unless I want to try to risk it with the longboat, and even then, I would lose access to it if I died. And I'm assuming... I guess part of my plan, too, with wanting to be able to build closer to the ashlands without necessarily being in the ashlands, is getting a much closer portal in there without having to try to balance it on one of those spires. So just straight up having a solid place to... Okay, that's really nice. Solid place to kind of just hang out. Like, essentially a forward operating base, like the ones I used to make. Except that I'm making artificial land to do it, you know?
Well, can you truly make artificial land?
Well, it's just, it's land that... Well, I'm raising the land, so I guess I'm not making it. You got a point there. It's just that, it wasn't there naturally. I had to build it up. Just prep 4 ships, 4 portals, and 18 workbenches of materials. That's a lot of stuff, though. And with how much I was already struggling at, you know, as it was, I feel like I lose it all. I feel like this slow and steady approach it's, I mean, obviously, like I said, it's slow. But I think it will more easily let me, like, regroup, for one. And for 2, just for future use, you know, speed things up for if and when I die again. Speed up the process of getting the stuff back. So where typically it would be faster to just throw myself into the fray and get my stuff back and then leave, that does not apply for the ashlands, I feel. Just like I said, it's so hard to get to. If it was like, well, I mean, remember how it was with the swamp in the beginning. I struggled in there, but at least I could just run in, grab my stuff, and leave. Ashlands is not the same way. Just because it's, I don't know what it's called. When you're, I mean, it's not, I guess it's technically an island. But I mean, yeah, I guess I'll just refer to it like that. When you're on an island like that, especially the ashlands where that island is all ashland, there is nowhere safe to run. So if I were to build a place that's safe to run to, especially if I built it in a way that bottlenecks enemies, so they have to single file it or just get like stuck altogether, that gives me an easier escape than just hoping they don't destroy my portals when I run through them. So again, slower, but I feel that it would be steadier and overall useful in the long run if I run into more sticky situations. But it's gonna take a long time, this is true. I mean, I have rocks. I have a lot of rocks. I'll probably need to gather more rocks. But there is no shortage of rock. I don't know, I guess I just don't want to... I don't want to die without being able to access my stuff again. That's just, it's frustrating, it's maddening, it's also saddening. So I wanna make it easier for myself. It was lightning. I was like, what's over there? Nothing. You're good. You never built a portal on the closest landmass when you last went to the Ashlands, at least in the last stream I saw. Oh, it was fairly close, but even then, it was still a little distance away from even the ash water. So, I could have built it there. Yes, it's true. It could have been closer. But, that short of a distance would not have made much of a difference. Wow, that all popped up right at the same time, didn't it? Oh, that kind of startled me.
Notice.
But I'm talking, like, going and terraforming into the spikes. Getting into that spiky area to build my base. Which I'd still be dealing with vultures and, you know, potentially bone serpents. But there's significantly less of them than there are of the charred fellas that are hanging out on land right now, especially that part of the beach where there are spawners. At least the land that I will be using, you know, creating, building on, will not have spawners that I have to worry about. So that's, like, I'm kind of trying to give myself a free space. I'm kind of surprised that I'm not finding more copper down here. I don't mean get your stuff back and leave. I mean start building more and more on every single trip. Ignore the enemies as long as possible and build anything anywhere. That is just not possible. I mean, I know when we showed up that first time it was nighttime. But even during the day, they will just keep spawning and whoopsies, I destroyed that berry bush. They will just keep spawning and spawning and spawning, and apparently, at least according to the internet, they are very sensitive to sound. So if you're building, if you're running, if you're destroying things, that is immediately going to call attention to yourself and you will get swarmed very quickly. So it's not impossible to build in the Ashlands. People have done it. But there's a lot of things you have to get out of the way, like getting rid of all of the spawners in the area. I mean, like, that's a first and foremost. You got to be dedicated to that before you can even really truly set up a base, because otherwise you're going to get hounded the whole time. And then, at least for me, I'm not used to the night times over there. I couldn't even, when we were over there and I, you know, lost my stuff, I hadn't realized that it switched to nighttime.
Yeah. It's like immediately after you got there.
Yeah. Oh, that's just the camera shake from them dying. I was like, is there a troll? So I guess the ignoring the enemies as long as possible tactic would only be good for, like, a few minutes. Maybe. I think even that's generous. Just, it sounds like they spawn at a very, you know, in a very short turnaround.
Accelerated rate.
You could land bridge out from the Ashlands. That's assuming a portal will stay alive long enough that I can set up a project there. I want to go from outside in, because I at least know that the bone serpents and the vultures are limited to an extent. Speaking of fortifications, you could raise ground around yourself. Could do that. Problem is I wouldn't be able to get out, and easy prey for vultures, because they can just fly over. Here, there we go. Plus those aspens, I think they're called.
What is it?
They've got like a leap attack, so they might just be able to jump right over that. It kind of made me think actually of the slimes, the oozes, or you had to whoa, oh, that's the obliterator. I was like, what? Or I had to build up the walls really high so that they wouldn't jump over them. I grabbed rocks from the box, didn't I? I think I did. So I think I should be able to shove these right back in there. Nope. Well, I did, but I already replenished them. Alright, I'll just replace what's still here. Okay. Dandelions. guess what I'm saying is, according to my very limited experience and the internet, the Ashlands work in a very different way from the other biomes. Just, it is so unforgiving that you have to move fast, and, I mean, you're just gonna die a lot. But I guess I'm trying to give myself a way to, in a way, kind of cheesing it a bit.
You're trying to game the game.
Game the game, yeah. Well, it gamed me. It dropped a 1-star right in my lap as soon as I showed up. So you know what?
No argument.
All's fair.
I'm right there with you.
No holds barred. And like I said, yes, it's going to take a while. But I personally feel like it will be worth it for my sanity going forward. Because there is only so much utter staggering defeat I can take before I stop wanting to play the game. And I would kind of like to finish the game. So I'm going to do what I can to facilitate that, even if it means going turtle mode. I'm being very slow about it. Deliberate.
Matter, am I not turtly enough for
Am I not turtly enough for you? Masters of Disguise. That's an old movie now.
Yep. Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize Dana Carvey, the guy that plays the main character. He also plays was it Garth from Wayne's World?
Why did I no, that is not dude from Wayne's World. No, that's the dude who played Shrek in Austin Powers.
No.
Yeah.
No. Hold on.
Okay. Okay.
Master of Disguise was
uh-huh.
Dana Carvey, the blonde from Wayne's World.
Oh,
Mike
yes.
Myers,
Yeah,
the brunette
okay.
from Wayne's World, played Shrek.
Okay, I thought you were. Yeah, we were talking about two different people. Okay. Yes. All right.
Okay. So anyway.
And now that you mention it, yes.
So a lot of people didn't realize that Dana Carvey actually plays the drums. So that scene in Wayne's World where he's like, he just goes ham on the drum set, and he's like, I like to play. He was actually just jamming.
Cool.
But nice little tangent from, hey, Master of Disguise, by the way, in Wayne's World,
Did you know?
No.
I think the only thing I remember from Wayne's World is
That's your after-school special, The More You Know. Right?
Yeah. The only thing I remember from Wayne's World is the two guys. They're on their hands and knees, going up and down, doing like the bowing thing. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. I don't even remember the context.
The context is they are talking with Alice Cooper, who is
Alice in Chains.
No,
that's not Alice in Chains.
no.
Wait.
Alice Cooper, as in Alice Cooper, the band, and the person.
Oh, I thought yes.
No, Alice Cooper is a completely different band.
You know, if you keep your mouth shut,
So what's
No,
the
what's the phrase?
There's a phrase, something about
better to
be thought a fool than to open your mouth
and remove all doubt.
Yeah.
Yes. I am currently experiencing that right now. So ignore what I've said and continue.
So what was
Alice Cooper, the band and the person, show up at Wayne's World.
Right, and so they got to go backstage, with a rock icon. I mean, he is a rock icon, and so that's where they were not one. But that and the fact that they show. They show the entire band as being intelligent people, and not just all like, whatever, well-read and informed people, talking about the indigenous people actually from the Wisconsin area, the Milwaukee area. So, yeah. Anyway, one of the lesser-known realities is that when people are on the road for a living, whether it be show business or otherwise, they tend to be very well read because you can only watch so much TV.
Yeah. I guess that's
yeah,
fair.
you know, so
Gotta have some other form of entertainment.
exactly.
And especially in a time where you didn't have cell phones that you could just go to YouTube on, you know.
Correct.
Books. That's
Yep.
books are the portable. Yeah,
back
books
in
are the
my
portable
day,
escape. Yeah.
YouTube was a book.
YouTube was a book. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's silly to say, but yeah, that was portable entertainment.
Yep.
Was books.
And prior to that, it was just word of mouth.
Yeah, just telling stories. I saw a post, a Tumblr post online today about someone was telling like the plot of an anime through word of mouth to somebody, but they were going through and like hitting the different plot points and actually like explaining the plot as if they were telling a word of mouth story. And one of the people that had attended was like, you know what? It really does change the experience.
Yeah, when you have to use your imagination to visualize what you're hearing versus watching it.
Yeah. Well, and it all spawned from. It's like this. I don't know what they were going for. It kind of sounded like they were haughty about it. Where it's like you read. It's like, was it the Iliad or the Odyssey? I think it was the Odyssey. They're like, you read the Odyssey. I listened to someone read it to me or something like that.
Right.
It's like, okay,
Yeah,
but then someone
I got a
came.
book on tape.
Yeah, and then someone came in and was like, actually, it does, kind of change it. It was really cool. Anyway, what else am I doing? my first thought was, what am I supposed to be doing right now? But I guess there's really no answer to that. I determine what I'm supposed to be doing. And it's like an internal blind leading the blind situation. Where the authority part of the brain is like, okay, what are we supposed to be doing? And the rest of the brain is like, or really vice versa. What are we supposed to be doing? I don't know. You're the captain of this ship. What are we supposed to be doing? What if the captain doesn't know that? Then I guess we vibe. This is a lot of vibing, I feel like. This is just gonna be, we're gonna be vibing. Hey, check it out. All this copper and iron is ready. Just do that. Oh, I mean, we have actually more. Yes, that's why I came over here. I figured out what I was supposed to be doing.
Hey, you have a thing to do. And things to do it with.
I have a job! Maybe it's a good thing I'm not on any server. Because they'd be like, alright, Tusara, your job is to go through and do these things and do this stuff. And I'll be like, alright, cool. And then it would literally turn into a situation of, now what am I supposed to be doing? I remember they said things to me. I have things that I'm holding in my hand, but I don't know what I'm meant to be doing with them. I feel as though this is a problem. Alright, so we've got some things smelted. I still need to go back and... You know what? I'm gonna make a list. I never did that.
You can make a list and check it twice.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Here,
You
use
know
this.
it.
Use this.
Alright. You weren't gonna keep that?
No,
Thought you needed this.
I printed off too.
Alright, well.
Just in case I screwed up the cutting.
Gotcha.
And then I realized, hey, I brought my X-Acto knife kit. And I have a metal ruler to use as a straight edge.
Oh no, is my pen... Did my pen dry out or is it running out of ink?
Ew. Don't, no, you don't do that first.
I don't know.
You just unscrew it.
Oh.
And you look. And you go, no, I still have half a bottle of ink.
Okay, well it's just being weird with me.
Yep, well, because you don't
It's all at the bottom.
as much. Yep, it is all in the back.
Yeah. Just needed to warm it up, I see.
So,
It's also freezing in the cold.
okay.
I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying to provide entertainment value. Oh, you got something to say about that? Uh-huh. You wanna use your words?
Actually, it tends to be funnier when they don't use my words.
Ah, I see.
is then other people use their imagination to infer what I'm trying to say instead of what I'm actually saying.
Ah.
And sometimes that leads to very funny assumptions, and other times it leads to very irritating assumptions.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Like the most recent one of, oh, don't you know if they do this, then this means they're never going to see you again. That we recently ran into.
Oh, yes. Yeah, without going into too many specifics, yes. That
Yes.
did occur recently.
Somebody made an assumption that if we visited a certain location, that meant we were never, ever going to return.
It was interesting to hear that from a different source.
Yes. Like, so I heard this. Excuse me?
And it was funny because it was, I heard this. What? Well, that confirms to me that that was wrong.
Yep.
Just that reaction alone tells me all I need to know.
Yep. Yeah, because the person involved has a reputation for not getting their story straight.
Yeah, and making assumptions, jumping to conclusions.
And some very, very interesting conclusions.
So,
Well,
you've got to
it's-
wonder the logic at work. kind of
well, you know, I
conclusions.
do have to say, my ability to make abstract connections comes from this person. So when it's, oh hey, and by the way, this one scene from this other movie that just happens to have this one person in it from something else that we were discussing. Guess what? Haha. Yes. That's why I can do that.
I see.
So there's, you know, there's using your powers for good and using your powers for evil.
Well, it's not that they use the powers for evil per se. It's just that they confuse fact with fiction.
Yes. Well, and sadly, they don't realize that they're doing it. So they think that they're believing what they're telling people. You know, so it's
Right?
not
Yeah.
a fabrication.
It's not it's not malice. It's not a lie. It's just wrong.
Yeah.
Just incorrect.
Yeah, they heard wrong and they jumped to a conclusion or what have you. You got berries there that you have not been roasting.
I know. It's because I'm doing this right now. Maybe you just get things done that fast. Sometimes I do. Sometimes the, well, now what do I do, is from doing the job so fast. But I've got to say, a lot of the times it's because I just straight up forget. Like, I'll be given an order, and it's like, alright, I'm gonna do it, and then something comes up that immediately tips the bucket that is my brain retaining information. Immediately tips the bucket, and I lose that order that I just received, and with only the memory that I received an order. So sometimes, yes, it is well, I've done my work so quickly that, I mean, like, what do I do now? And those times, you know, it's like, you know, I'm kind of proud of myself when that happens. It's just, unfortunately, that doesn't happen often. I can't read you at all. You know what they say, jumping to conclusions makes a joke-honk out of you, and I don't know where I was going with that. Well, it was a good effort, Ron, and I thought it was funny. So I think you succeeded in your goal. Even though I don't know what your goal was, but well, I think you got it. Personally, A+.
Are you asking honestly, or are you making assumptions makes an ass out of you and me is the adage that Ron is
I know.
sort of referencing.
I know what it was a reference to.
I'm just saying. I'm clarifying. I'm trying not to make an assumption.
Uh-huh. I guess I can't blame you for that, given the adage. We have a sheer wall of copper right here. This is quite the drop-off. I'm gonna come back here after a while and be running around and just drop straight into this. And be like, ah! And then, oh, I did this to myself. I am the fool who wears the shoes. Aha! There's more.
Just like it.
Just like a what?
Oh shoot. I'm blanking the word. When they're selling something on TV. But wait, there's more.
If you order now, you'll get this
Right,
extra
in the next 15
blanket
minutes.
set.
Yeah. But telethon is stuck in my head, and that's not the word I'm looking for.
What's telethon?
It's a fundraiser that they do with TV. You know, call in your support for blah 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 blah.
Oh.
But it's a
Is it just like a charity
telemarketing
thing?
kind of a
Oh,
deal.
telemarketing.
You know, the next program is a paid advertisement for such and such a company. Yeah, I'm blanking on what those are called now. Are you picking on them?
I am picking on them. They keep interrupting me while I'm trying to mine copper. They're picking on me, so I'm, as they say, picking on them.
Is that related to you can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't wait your friends on the wall?
Oh!
Or you can't pick your friend's nose, depending on which version you prefer.
Oh! Big chunk. Big node.
You'll never take me on eyes, Copper.
Aha!
I believe I said that before.
I don't remember if you have, actually.
believe
That
I
sounds kind of newish.
No, it sounds familiar.
You might have said it somewhere else in your life, but I don't remember it here. That doesn't mean anything. Like I said, memory bad. Brain is leaky bucket. That whole song and dance. That's a big node. Can I help you? Unfortunately for you, your bodies provide material, well, I almost said material wealth. That's not really it. No, fuelings would be material wealth, I think. They provide good things, though, because I need their eyes. And they're so freely donating them. Honestly, the Grey Dwarves are such charitable people. They're always willing to give me eyes.
If not the shirts off the back, the eyes from the face.
Right. I wonder... No, that's probably not... Can I help you? Sir, I will get to you at, you know, the next available time. Please have some patience. Aha, there it is. How much lower can I go from here? This already feels really low.
Have you won the limbo contest?
Ah! He's on my head! Ignores you and mines a hole underneath you so you fall to the fall to the bottom.
Like you ignored my comment.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
I asked if you had won the limbo contest.
Why limbo?
Well, because you said, how low can I go? I said, why if you won the limbo contest?
I see now. I see the joke you created.
Yes. And then I was just ignored. I was spurned.
Oh, I didn't mean to ignore you. I was just
Dude.
busy. Well, it sounds like the burning is working somewhat, but it doesn't work all the time. Like the brutes doesn't work on them. The shaman, it kind of doesn't because they can heal themselves. The regular ones, maybe. Hello. Goodbye. I don't know. Are the fires going out? Are there less fires around? Yes, there are less fires. Well, I can fix that right now. I just run it. Just kind of run through. Haha! Didn't light me on fire, but it did destroy. Oh.
That was it damaging the spawn.
Walking on them damages them. That is good knowledge to have. I was unaware. I knew they were getting destroyed somehow. I guess I just wasn't completely understanding what was going on. I've got a better understanding now. It's because, you know, they'll walk on them and the fire will go, hey, I don't like that. And start falling apart. I can't say I blame it, you know, I wouldn't be particularly happy if someone was walking on me either. And with enough force, I would probably start falling apart if someone was walking on me too. Boy, you know, this is more copper than I've had in a while. Kinda nice.
Don't say it.
Huh?
Every time you say it, you end up regretting it.
Huh?
I don't need to collect this anymore. It's completely worthless. Why? What use do I have of all this enter resource here?
That is a pitfall that I end up in quite often, isn't it?
Yes, very much so.
Well, it's because I wanna get to like doing other things. It's impatience. I wouldn't be impatient though, not me. I've never been impatient. Never rushed to do something only for it to bite me in the butt later.
What?
Never done anything like that.
What?
I am so thoughtful and methodical.
Uh-huh.
Thoughtful and methodical are both my middle names. Did you know?
Oh, and here I thought it was.
Yeah, quite a bit of copper going through that. We have 22 Great Warfies too. The longer we hang around that area, the more we get, which is great. Because now we're almost 4 complete stacks. Compared to the, like, maybe 1 that I had. So that's a nice change. You know? It's a nice change. Hey, I'm trying to remember, did I look up what the raids were going to be once I defeated, like, Yoggoth? Did I look ahead and see what the raids would be from the Queen?
No, not specifically. It was, you had read somewhere that,
Oh, I know What's Up, Y'all, yeah. That one.
right, but just that, the next boss is potentially what you could receive a raid from.
Yes, yeah.
But it wasn't a specific, hey, if you defeat, you know, the Elder, then, you know, this group might show up. It wasn't that specific. It was just saying the next boss's army could show up.
Which is true, that could happen. Honestly, I might even welcome it at this point. Just to get a chance to fight them again. I mean, I probably wouldn't be happy about it, but at the same time, it's like... At the same... Yeah. At the same time, it would give me Ashland stuff.
Yes.
For free, without having to go to the Ashlands.
For free, as she dies for the 4th time.
Right, yeah. Alright, can you... Thank you. A lot of stuff there. You walked right in front of me. Right in front of me. Right here. Right in front of my face. Nothing. Not a thing. You went, nope. All clear over here, boss. I don't see anyone or anything particularly worrisome in my immediate vicinity. Meanwhile, I'm standing right there with a sword.
That's just the arrogance of your foe.
You're not even worth my time. And then just be with the sword like, yeah, you know what?
Where's my chopped liver? I don't know, is your name Pate?
Oh! I thought I had 3 of these. I used to have 3 of these. I can make more. I know why I didn't. It's because at the time there wasn't a whole lot of demand for it. And this is fine. With the cycle of going back and forth the way that I'm doing it, it's really not taking all that long to go through the smelting stuff anyway. Got a whole stack of that going. I have a lot of rocks, but not nearly as much wood. We're rolling with the punches, am I right?
I was just thinking rock and roll.
I know. Well, I was making another joke. Those are fine. I keep wondering when the next raid is going to be, but it's happened recently enough that it's not going to hit for a while. You know what? This is building up my resin too. Maybe I should have been doing this instead of trying to convert all of my stuff to the lanterns. Nah.
It's fine. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen? The Ashlands could happen.
Yeah, oh yeah, if I collect too much resin, I'm gonna be just banished. Banished to the Ashland. You know what? That'd be a quick way of getting there. Dump like 500 resin in my inventory and get immediately teleported to the Ashlands. Hey guys. You want to talk about what you're doing over there? Oh, if he pushes him into the fire, that would be really funny. Hey guys. Guys. Is the fire obscuring their vision?
What doing? What doing? What doing? Hey, what doing?
It's like, no, but for real, what doing?
Everybody, somebody talking? Somebody's talking. I know somebody's talking.
They kind of just, yeah, they're confused.
Yeah, they're meandering around. It's like they're blinded by the smoke.
Blinded by the smoke.
No.
No?
No.
No?
That's the wrong lyrics.
Oh, I know it's the wrong lyrics. It was intentional.
No, really.
But yeah, it was really, you know? People make jokes like that all the time.
Do they really?
Yeah, look around on the internet. You can find it.
You can find anything on the internet.
You can find anything on the internet.
You can even find the internet on the internet. That's how internet-y the internet is.
Right? So real and true.
Back in my day, the internet was called books.
The internet was called books. Alright, no, but guys, seriously.
And what doing? I help.
I help.
I help.
Attack from above!
I do have to say, it's always a good day when you go to the store and you find stuff that's on your wish list, so to speak, that you forgot were on your wish list. And then you get home and you're like, hey, these three CDs that I purchased today were on my wish list of CDs that I wanted.
Well, that's cool.
Specifically. How cool is that?
Specifically, even.
And I totally forgot. I was just happened to go, hey, that looks interesting. I should grab that.
At least you're consistent. Right?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and mark this berry zone.
Yeah, if anything you know about me is true, is that I have a wide ranging tastes.
What? You? Never.
Very eclectic.
You stay right inside the box.
Completely. I never try new things.
Very picky.
So these 14 matrices of different products that we're trying out. No,
Right.
No.
Means absolutely nothing.
That's just an exercise in futility.
How is it?
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised the troll hasn't shown up yet.
You know, sometimes you sound almost Irish.
I hadn't noticed that.
Yeah.
Kind of not. I don't know. It wasn't a. I'll take it. Skeletons.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not saying that to sound derogatory.
Yeah, I know you're not being mean.
Yeah. Sometimes
I think you're
kind
telling-
of get that accent.
Do I?
Just like at other times when you're really, really tired, you get a very distinct other accent.
Here, through the dirt. Can I help you?
Oh, am I spilling your tea?
No, not you.
I would never do so.
No, it's already been established that I get yeehaw when I'm tired.
Yes, very
This is common knowledge here.
Very much
Oh. All right, so you're gonna have to wait your turn. Busy at the moment. Unless you're a seeker actively being a danger to my life, you're gonna have to wait. Yes, I hear your concerns.
so. He's living his favorite country song.
Huh?
Living like he's dying.
That's a country song?
Just live like you're dying.
I've heard a pop version of that song. Well, at least a pop song with that, like, title.
Oh shoot, Tim McGraw that sings that, I think? Live like you were dying.
Oh, is this rock up here? I've started digging into the rock.
You didn't rock to the copper hug yet.
Yeah, I know. I hadn't even noticed it. Well, because there's copper above it.
What would the neighbors think?
I don't think the neighbors particularly care, if I'm gonna be real. Unless you're talking about my neighbors as in the grey dwarves that are kind of hanging out in the area, then, you know, I don't think they particularly appreciate that I'm here, just in general. I don't think it really matters what I'm doing.
Gotcha.
They just don't, you know, appreciate my presence. They go, hey, that Viking is here. Kill him. They killed the Elder like 5 times. Get him. And I can't say that I blame him. Hey, can I help you? You can help me. Give me your eyes.
That was kind of when just a couple weeks ago when you were like, I wonder how bad it's going to be just to take it on with, you know, with my skill set now versus what it was back when you first came across. And just joink. Oh look, he's dead. Joink. Oh look, he's dead again. How many times should I do this? Can I do this in the next 5 minutes?
Oh, talking to the Elder?
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of fun when you can return to something you struggled with and just dunk on them.
Just completely cream them.
I see more. I can't tell if it's rock or copper. We're headed over there.
Well, and
It's copper.
didn't you also have to get a lot of silver?
Yes, I do. That is a mountain trip, though.
Correct.
Are they goofing off up there again?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Guys.
They're walking around in circles.
If I just create like a little... They keep getting caught like right in here and they don't want to go any further. Unless I just plant them like really close. Like right up on. Aha! The fire got him. Dude, right in front of you. Their awareness, their passive perception is kind of low. This is another thing that, you know, struggle with in the early game, but then you dunk on them later. Oh, whoops, I should probably fix that. Actually, what's my... Here, let me pick this stuff up. Just fill up the rest of my inventory real quick. Can't pick that up because it's too heavy.
Catching up with chat, Ron says, fire is harmful to things living and dead. Little known fact. Now, I will say, you know, recent proof of that is the Ashlands.
Can't see the expression I'm making. I just want you to know that it was a sour one. Aimed squarely at my father. For his delightful little joke at my expense.
Yes, yes, yes.
I hope you thought that was funny.
I did, actually. and you actually did a little bit as well, if you're being honest with yourself.
Do I have to be honest with myself?
No, but you should be honest with others.
Yeah, you know, I guess you're right.
Yes, you're right.
Yes. Yes, it was kind of like that.
How appropriate.
With I need...
The camera's not on, but it's like you can see what's going on in the room.
Yeah. I need to make an emote that's like a really, just a weird looking grimace. That's what I need to make.
Oh, here, I thought you were just gonna make a steal the poop emoji and say, you know, that's my dad.
I could do that,
Yeah.
if you want me to.
No, just to be in line with what you're doing right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Planned ahead. I did. I wanted to have a little emoji like that. And so it was created. But I forget that I have, like, I think this is the button for it. Yep, I forget I have this, and I forget I have this. And then normal. I always forget in the moment that I have those. So I end up just straight-faced. The little, little YouTube fella, little traveler on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can change what he looks like.
Yep, correct.
Earthquake and marathon dance. That is very true. Okay, well, can I put something in here? No. I'll take some water though. There we go. Stamina back. Stamina back. Alright, let's get inside. Yeah, and I can vacillate wildly between 3 if I so choose.
There's a word for you.
Vacillate? Is that the word?
Yeah, I just can't decide if I like it or not.
Kind of vacillating between yes and no. He says giggling. I say as he giggles and turns away.
Is that giggling or is it chuckling?
I don't know, it seems like a giggle to me. Oh, interesting. That the heavier the item is, the shorter distance you throw it. That makes sense.
Wow. It's like physics or
well, it's like it's
reality might be.
Look, I didn't realize it was that Valheim was true to life in that regard.
There is a movie that I picked up a while ago that I want you to watch. That we've looked at it multiple times. It's called oh shoot.
Never heard of Oh Shoot before.
Yes, you have multiple times.
Oh yeah.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. So
I did see that you had that.
So those are two characters from Shakespeare. They were just minor characters, but
they're joke characters.
Without spoiling too much. Part of what happens in the movie is that they are discovering realities of physics.
Oh.
And I will leave it at that because it's an important part of the story.
Kind of feels a little ominous when you put it that way. Discovering the realities of physics.
Yes.
Technically, that was an oscillation between the tubers, not vacillation. That is a fair point. I don't really use the word oscillate very much. I use vacillate a lot. But I suppose they would not mean the same thing.
So it is. Never mind. No, moving on.
Wipes off the clown makeup before he can truly put it on.
On this particular one, yes. Walk away, walk away, walk away, walk away. Walk away.
I realized Pac-Man was here.
Yeah.
Hey. Quick little detour. There's a troll cave over there. Here, what I'm gonna do actually, because I realized I've forgotten to do this. And guess what? Hey, buddy. Will the poison get you? No, I probably won't. It doesn't really do a whole lot of damage to you. See ya. Oscillation is predictable. Vacillation is unpredictable. Oscillation is also between two states, not fully sure which really fits, switching through three options in an ordered sequence. Oh, it wasn't meant to be ordered. But yeah, I guess I was kind of like, you know when you drum your fingers on a table and it's kind of like you start with your pinky and go to your pointer finger? I guess that is an ordered sequence. Alright, well, now let's... Hey, look! More copper all the way down here! Took another sip of my oiter.
Oh, dear.
Oh, planes are over there. Good to know.
Are they trains and automobiles?
Planes, trains, automobiles. You know, I didn't see... Ah! Oh! There is one right there!
Oh, there's a troll there. Oh, look.
Did he... Wait a second. I could have sworn there was not one in here. Did he spawn in as I was standing there?
I don't know. I wasn't looking at the screen at the time.
I'm gonna need to go back and look at that. Because I swear nothing was standing there. Or maybe I really was just not paying attention. Which, I mean, it's okay. I survived. He just kind of caught me off guard.
Notice that.
No, you didn't. I had to tell you that.
Something about that.
No, that doesn't mean anything.
That is true. You kind of just put that out for no reason when walking through a room.
Hey, thanks. I know. Oh yeah, I guess I should mark this on the map and then promptly cross it off the map.
It's you know, that's a similar situation to the comment that was made earlier today.
What?
There's something your uncle said, and then something I said in response.
Oh, yeah. You wanna explain
No, I
it to
should
the
just
class?
leave it like that. No, basically, when we were looking at the different coats that were available at the store that we were at, he had made a comment about
You found a leather coat, and then he was like, "Finally, you can be as cool as me."
right, and I had said, well, it's one of God's little mercies that I could never be cool like him, which was not meant in a complimentary way, which he caught. He very much caught that, and thankfully he knew I was joking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, luckily that is his humor as well.
Yes, both of us are kind of barbed humor, and so yeah, he took it in the light that it was meant to be taken.
Yeah. We all had a good laugh about it.
That we did. Good chuckle.
That was a good one.
That wasn't a giggle, it was a chuckle. We were chuckling.
Uh-huh. Well, I said laugh, so you know, that's a very general term. It's not meant to be a specific kind.
See, there you go. Now you're splitting hairs again. You're talking the vacillation versus oscillation.
I wasn't talking vacillation, oscillation. I was simply saying vacillation when I should have said oscillation. That's different.
Okay.
I flinched when I should have scurried.
What was that was the meerkats, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was from
Yeah.
Lion King 1.5.
Yeah.
Because they've got that whole scurry, sniff, flinch song.
Yep.
And then it's like one of them gets attacked by a hyena. Well, they get attacked by a hyena, and one of them kind of gets rocked. Of course, they're not going to show. Well, that's Lion King. They showed death. I mean, it was an off-screen death, but it was, I mean, very clearly a death. But this guy didn't die. He just kind of got, for lack of a better term, his shit rocked. And so he, lifts his head from the dirt, and he's like, I flinched when I should have scurried. And he flops back down on the ground. Well, of course he's okay.
Yeah, not like the real life, which means you gone.
It means not so nice things. I love splitting hairs. Yes, but split hairs, split ends in real life aren't as fun.
Right. Well, it just kind of looks like hot and
I'm not even gonna look at you. I'm not even gonna look at you. You're proud of yourself for that one. I wasn't even thinking about it. Come on, man. Man. What do you have to say for yourself? Just yup, huh?
Yep.
Nothing groundbreaking or world-changing about what you just said, that joke you just made.
Well, so catching up with Ron says it depends on how much you split it. It could be ha, e, and
You know what? That is very true, and that's a very, intense splitting as well. It's a kind of a how far do you want to go situation. Isn't that called semantics when you're splitting hairs? Is that it?
Semantics is word choice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Then no. The answer is no. I've never been entirely...
It's like tomato, different pronunciation, kind of.
Yeah.
So I say that, but you should actually look it up. If only there was a place where you could do that.
You know what? I'm doing something right now, so perhaps the co-host could do something to look it up. if the co-host is really curious about it.
I was the one that asked the question.
Well, you were the one saying, well, I don't actually know. So there you go. So it's looking like changing the subject. I should be checking on the chickens more often. Because they're already fully grown here.
Semantics is the study of how language is understood and how meaning is created in language, according to the AI on the Google.
I do not trust the AI on
the
Google.
non-AI, i.e., the Oxford Languages Dictionary says, semantics is the branch of linguistics and logic concerned with meaning. There are a number of branches and sub-branches of semantics, including formal semantics, which studies the logical aspects of meaning, such as sense, reference, implication, and logical form; lexical semantics, which studies word meanings and word relations; and conceptual semantics, which studies the cognitive structure of meaning. And then it goes into some additional examples, which I am not going to go into here. But to be used in an example phrase, it says, such quibbling over semantics may seem petty stuff.
I see.
And stepping back to chat, Ron says pedantic maybe, on how finely you split that hair.
We're bringing out all the good words tonight.
That we are. As opposed to the bad words, which tend to be acronyms.
Yeah, isn't FUCK is an acronym, right?
Yeah. For unlawful carnal knowledge. It's for people who were having affairs.
Right.
And were caught. They were caught effing.
Yeah, yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
They were caught acronyming here.
They're they're acronyming over here.
Hey, that's the military. That's pretty much all they do. Everything is an acronym.
They do love their acronyms.
They love their acronyms.
You are definitely correct about that. Hello, birds. Worry not.
So how appropriate that you could say that they're just over there acronyming around.
They're acronyming all over the place.
That's more of a given.
Yeah, yes, okay. Thank you for being specific there. I didn't realize. You know what? I should check my, not chickens, I just checked my chickens, my bees. They are not the same.
You know, if somebody was just eavesdropping on the conversation and not realizing what was going on. Like, very, they have weird conversations. Well, we've had that conversation before, actually.
Have we? About
Yes.
About people listening in
Yeah,
and thinking we're weird.
Yeah. Well, and messing with the neighbors and changing the Wi-Fi account to be called FBI Surveillance Fan 7 or something.
Yeah. There we go. Wow, we got almost 3 full stacks, almost 30 chickens for that.
Chicken, love it.
I can't organize. Yes, I need to check my B's. As opposed to my A's and my C's. They're good. No, it's my B's. Wonder how long chickens take to fully mature. Because if I have that on a timer, then I can really min-max, you know, how much chicken I get.
Is that really that important?
Well, it's the food that I end up running out of the most, so a little bit. Aha, we simply sit in front of the fire.
So how would we ask that question in Valheim?
I would really just look up chickens Valheim and it'll tell you in the wiki. Oh, that one right there. Ah, I didn't mean to drop that.
On this is Valheim Wiki.
Yes.
It says chickens are passive creatures that can only appear when an egg hatches. They are the infant stage of hens.
Okay, well, yeah.
Are they tameable? Yes. And they drop feathers and chicken meat.
They sure do.
It goes through what they are damaged by. Chickens are birds that will grow into a hen, obtain a chicken, da 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 da.
That doesn't say how long they take, though. You might want to look at the hens.
Also breeding.
Does it specifically mention hens?
Breeding is checked every 30 seconds. Creatures gain a love point if qualifications are true. Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Okay, so this is
Very
just in
informative.
general breeding. This is not.
Yeah, yeah, you might want to just go over to hens.
Well, you said chickens.
I did say chickens. I forgot they're called hens.
Do you suppose LOX is just an abbreviation for lummox?
No.
Like they're chickens, you lummox,
Ha ha.
and then yeah,
I always kind of figured it was lizard oxen.
that's what I said to you originally. It's
Yeah.
there, yeah. But, okay. So how about we say? Okay, so it says Haldor taming.
Well, if you
eggs,
go back to
materials-
chicken, oh yeah, hen right there. It's a lizard ox.
They-
Yeah.
Yep, and they eat seeds. Yes. Hens are grown-up chickens. Chicken will grow up after a certain amount of time, approximately 2 days after an egg has hatched.
2 days. Okay.
Approximately 2 days. So, what's the approximate equivalent of a day, and what's the real-world equivalent to a day?
The real world equivalent, I think, is about 40 minutes. Because I think daytime lasts like half an hour, and then nighttime lasts about 10 minutes. I don't think. You might want to look that up in, like, yeah, I guess environment.
Each day is 21 minutes long, and nights are 9 minutes long.
So half an hour.
So a full loop is 30 minutes.
Okay. Eggs take 30 minutes to hatch. Whoa. So that means if I really wanted to min-max, and if I'm,
What?
setting the eggs to hatch, like at the beginning of stream, then at every 30-minute interval, I just go back and check my eggs and, to see that, that they've hatched, right, but no, that I need for when they actually grow up. So they take about an hour to mature.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
From start to finish, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, run. Yep. Or 90 minutes from run.
90 minutes.
So that's from egg to egg.
Alright.
From being an egg to dropping an egg, 90 minutes.
For being an egg to dropping an egg. 90 minutes. So that's an hour and a half every time.
That's typically what 90 minutes means. Or a half an hour plus an hour.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking, so it's like halfway through stream, really.
Yeah.
As opposed to every 30 minutes, I just check halfway through stream and then at the end of stream. Alright. That's not as often as I thought. You could use a real egg timer!
Could.
That would be so silly.
But I don't know if they actually... A true egg timer, I think, is less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're... Wow.
Because it's meant for boiling eggs.
Well, is there
No,
a timer that is
I-
shaped like an egg?
Yes, they do make those as well, but the quote-unquote official egg timer tends to be for cooking eggs.
There we go. Look at all that health coming back.
And by the way, is a space heater right over there. If you are really cold, we can.
Oh no, I'm warmed up now. I'm okay.
Right, I'm just saying.
Just earlier I was really cold.
I know. And I'm addressing that. Oh, I did.
2.5 hours later?
No,
it's only 2 hours later.
I did find. Yeah. So it just.
Just occurred to you?
Yes. Stepping back in time to the beginning of the stream, the other thing that I found at the thrift store today was one of those hats that has it was a bunny stocking cap.
Yes.
That has the
With
super
the
long ears.
with the built-in mittens.
With the mittens, yeah, built into it at the end of the ears. With extra bunny faces on them, and I actually bought it. I bought it for myself. Now, am I going to wear it, or will I give it to one of the family members?
Well, yeah, streamer or family member. You mentioned giving it to me is when I mentioned it. I'm not trying to be presumptuous.
Yep. Well, I mentioned you. I actually was thinking of one of your friends.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the one that you purchased. Well, that was transporting an item. It was used as padding.
Oh, for the same friend?
Yeah. And then also for granddaughters.
Oh, yes. It might be too big for granddaughters.
The youngest granddaughter, yes.
Oldest granddaughter, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Indeed, niece may enjoy. Many traditional egg timers are set to 3 minutes. There are more general kitchen timers with adjustable times that are still named egg timers.
Gotcha. I was thinking of the traditional egg timer, which is, like less than 5 minutes, because it's how long do you hard boil it?
We're kind of approaching the fire over there.
Are you approaching the fire?
I mean, like, we're getting closer. Like, pretty dang close, one might say. I don't know. I kind of got knocked off the side, so. I just want copper. This has turned into a mining stream. I wasn't expecting that to happen, but I mean, we're getting multiple things at once, so this is...
Well, it's mining and a whole lot of conversation.
Right. Get out of here. You could either use one kind of egg timer 30 times in a row, or use a different egg timer. Maybe you shouldn't have a big pit right next to your DOT farm setup where the beasties can wander. This is true. This is true. You know what? It'd be kind of funny if I built a fence around it. Well, it would keep them in place, for one.
I would think eventually they quit spawning once they reach critical mass, essentially, how many of them would tolerate.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
A certain population density that melted on that one.
There's a lot of them over here. Alright, hold on a second, boys. I gotta get my breath back. Alright,
I will get back to killing you shortly.
I ended up on his head.
He stands in an orderly line.
I wonder what they're fighting up there. I'm sure it's all fine. As long as you put campfires in the pit when you're done, it should be fine. Yeah, I guess I could set it so that, make a little path. so that it funnels them directly in here, and probably set fires, like a bonfire right at the bottom too, so that it'll still burn in the rain. Oh, can you not find me? It's okay, I see you. What I'm kind of disappointed by is that some of them kind of just... It's like it spawns some of them far enough away from the fire that they're not affected. Some of them will die immediately, but others kind of just don't spawn in the fire. So it's like I need to adjust where the placements are. Hey look, more copper. Imagine if this whole pit, if I filled it with bonfires. And just kind of like, hi, oh wow, you really kind of dropped in there. It just like hung out until the bonfires went out and then collected all the stuff. That would take a long time. I feel like that might not be so worth it. I don't know, can I make spikes for them to fall on? I mean, I know there's the stake walls that we can do, where like if they run into them they get damaged. I mean, those get destroyed really.
I'm not sure that that actually works. That they take that kind of fall damage. They're not like you know what I mean?
No, they I don't know. No, not that kind of fall damage. I'm talking like spikes at the bottom of the pit.
Right.
Because they take damage from the spikes.
When they initially fall once, yes. It's like a wham, and then they walk on top of the spikes with no other damage.
If it doesn't kill them right away, then yeah. But they would just kind of be hanging out down there. So this is why the fire idea works better, because it's chip damage over time, and it's a lot of chip damage because they're weak to fire. You too can be mined for your resources. Hey look! Even more copper! It's like the saying goes from that, I think it was Brian David Gilbert, because God has cursed me for my hubris and my work is never finished. That is what mining up copper is like in Valheim. Of course, I'm not complaining about the copper. I wouldn't be mining it if I didn't need or want it. Get out of here. Alright, I was about to say, if you want me, you're gonna have to come down here. And he did. To his credit, he did come down here. Even with the fires kind of being weird and maybe not working as well as they could be, just with them spawning so often around me, I'm still getting quite a bit of resources. It's really nice. I think that's as deep as that's getting now, right there. Yeah, that's where it slopes. Hey, I've got projectiles too. You want to see them? It would have been better if I hadn't missed. You know, but you're running in here, so I don't even have to really show you projectiles. I can show you what a sword looks like up close. Hi, 2-star brute. Wow, look at you. He's pink. Pretty pink. Even stunned. Yeah. Jeez, that's a lot. Wow, that's a bundle. Okay, and that actually tells me that I needed to go back anyway.
Well, and you had a 2-star shaman earlier?
I did have a 2-star shaman. He was blue.
He was cyan.
Uh-huh, okay.
Light blue. What? I know my colors.
I know, you're being very specific about these colors.
I am.
It is important to be true to life.
Yes, I am an orangish tuber.
You're an orangish tuber?
Yes, I am. Haha, there she goes.
I am. I am. Okay. The wonderful dad, everyone. Talk big about not liking the jokes, but I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that they are very enjoyable. Yeah, again, though, I wasn't expecting this to be kind of like mining the stream. I kind of thought I'd be doing other things as well. And to be fair, we're farming gray dwarves. But like I said, I thought I'd be doing other things, like actually kind of exploring the map. But it's okay. Because this is still gathering the materials that have been lost over time, which I should have been doing and I kind of wasn't doing. Because I was pushing so hard to keep moving forward. I kind of just abandoned what I needed to be doing in the meantime. And I am paying the price. I was about to say, where'd he go? He's right here. Now imagine if the Seekers could show up during the day. Hi. I guess you give me resin. I mean, I'll take it. Resin good. Especially considering how low we were running on resin for a while there. Can I, like, reach through the bars here and... Be funny if I could reach through the bars and shove a plank in there. Okay. Oh, I actually have more than that. Okay. These are going inside for now. I have one more piece of wood. One more piece of wood. There you go. Alright. It is done. It is used. Consumed, one might say. It's nice to see the Great Dwarf Eyes building back up again. Like, I definitely wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't worried about how low they were getting. They were getting really low. And, you know, I'm kind of reliant on portals, so... It is in my best interest to, you know, kind of... keep that going. You know, and I was thinking too, actually, because, you know, the world has its limits. Oh, wait a second. There are a limited amount of dungeons, which means there's a limited amount of Surtling cores you can get from the dungeons, but there are also Surtlings just wandering around, so you can just farm them if you need more Surtling cores. What is a material that you would eventually run out of? That's the question. What would you really be in danger of running out of? I guess, well, if you spent all the crypts, I mean, there are still ways to get iron. It would just be significantly harder to do. I don't know. Now I'm trying to think of... Well, until you get to the Ashlands, the soft tissue, the Jotun brains, those are a finite resource. But then you get to the Ashlands, and it's fine. Yeah, they really destroyed a lot of those fires over here. No wonder they've started wandering around again. Even your eyes. I wonder what it would be like to put hearths down. That would be... Oh, man. It'd be kind of overkill, but at the same time, I feel like it would be pretty effective. Just instead of the fireplaces, you know, fire pits. Boy, that's a lot of stuff from those guys. Now, what would really be a finite resource? What would be? I guess if you weren't careful, seeds. Hello. This is true.
You only go so far and then you're at the end of the world.
What the? What? Huh? Oh, there you went.
And you can't just spawn more map.
This is true. You can't just spawn more map. Not possible to do so.
No, they keep spawning things that show up on the map. You know, like adding new modules. So the map itself is a finite.
Okay, we're definitely dipping into rock now. With how close the rock is, and how much rock we're going to need, I think I'm going to mine it up too. This is going to be a double wide pit. What it's turning out to be. All things return to whole eventually. Hello, bird. You see him up there?
I do not, because I'm currently writing something.
Maybe I wasn't asking you.
Oh, there you go. Just remember, wherever you go, there you are.
You're so right. It's hard to argue with that logic.
And 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 lefts do.
This is true. And then 4 lefts will just put you back in the same direction you were going.
Correct.
Imagine beating the game while just using pickaxes. Hey, that's a blue boy. Hi, blue boy. Dropped so many wonderful eyes for me. Not that I can pick them up at the moment, but, you know. More copper over here. Yeah, we're definitely inching closer over here. There's more copper. I wonder if, hi. I wonder if the spawner works in the same way as, like, trees and whatnot, where if the ground is destroyed underneath, it'll just slide down. I guess we're at the point where we're gonna find out, because there's even more copper right near it. See, we're getting under the fires now, too. Fun little experiment.
Stamina.
Ah, it's always stamina. Always.
Who's the one that was the queen that helps with the money?
Yeah. And given where we are, that might not be a bad idea. I am surprised that the fire is staying. I feel like it shouldn't be doing that.
It should be a firefall.
Ah, this yes. Is there any more copper in the vicinity? Hello? You want to fall down the hole real quick? Thank you. Level one-on-one. Your club, my pickaxe. Oh, you can parry with the pickaxe. That's good knowledge to have. You can parry with the pickaxe.
That's a phrase I was not anticipating hearing today.
A pickaxe. Parry the pickaxe. Alright, that joke wasn't so funny.
No, it's just kind of reminiscent of like Thomas the Train, or Thomas the Engine, whatever.
Parry the pickaxe.
Parry the pickaxe, yeah.
So far I'm not seeing any more copper, so we might actually be at the limit over here. I am still curious to know. I think I'll do it. Or will it float? So far, it kind of looks like the answer is float. But if they spawn, they're immediately going to fall in the pit, right? They weren't lying. That thing sure can float. Oh. Oh, it was probably you guys. I'm really surprised that it's just kind of floating. We try to make it so that they have nowhere to spawn but, like, around and down, you know? Hey, two big boys. Okay, so hold on. Hold on here. Oh, hello. Goodbye. I really messed this area up, haven't I? So, okay. Does not look like it's spawning anything. And these are acting like they're completely supported, which I find hard to believe. But I also don't think anything is spawning over here now. I see you, but I don't think you spawn from here. Okay. No, there they are! They do spawn in here! Perfect. Very good to know.
Well, you do have like a fireball.
I do, but I don't have Aider right now.
But the whole big group go up and stand up on the edge and get fireball.
You know what? And having it suspended above like this means that we don't have to worry about the Grey Dwarves or me accidentally hitting the spawner and destroying it. Or at least it's less likely to happen with this setup. The Spogglers. Very real. You know what it's about. I am happy that it's working like this. Does not look like we can go any deeper than this. We found the limit. So I think what I could do, I could put a stone wall up over there, like maybe with a door in or something. Just a way for me to get out. Just set it up so that they'll spawn in here and they'll get stuck. And perhaps put fire underneath so that they just kind of spawn in the fire and it kills them immediately. And they can't walk away from it because they're in a pit. I am mean. Oh, my pickaxe broke. Aw, okay, I guess I'll use the sword on you. I need to head back to base anyway. My inventory has been full. What a fun little discovery we've made. For one, if you destroy the ground underneath a campfire, it doesn't seem to care. Interesting behavior. Hold on. Just drop both of those real quick. Drop the things off. Come over here. Halfway hoping there aren't seekers, and halfway hoping that there are seekers so I can kill them.
Kill them lots.
Kill them lots. Ah, okay. I'm kind of hunching like my character is right now. Still counts as carrying too much. Okay. Ah! There it is. There we go. Yippee. So now everything else can stay in here. So what does it take to make one of those? 15 stone is all it takes. But there are spaces where they could potentially like walk and survive. But if I build a bunch of them around, they won't be able to dodge it for long. That's what it looks like. Plus, having 20 pieces of wood in there, it's gonna keep it burning for a while. Now, I don't know if they get taken out by rain or not. I think they do. I think they get taken out by rain. But besides that, seems pretty solid to me. Okay, Cradle of Eyes. Very nice addition to the collection. Alright, I'm gonna hang on to the wood. Just bring that back with me. Unless I can put it in here? No, okay, that's good. Whee! Fella in the dark. Might as well. I'm gonna be killing more of them anyway. Hello. Good enough. Kind of keeping my head on a swivel in case seekers pop up. But I've not really seen them. They're kind of living up to their rare rating now, where before it felt like they were showing up a lot. There they are, all down there. Hi. A concerned neighbor dropped by. Already pretty happy with how this is going so far, even though the pit's not even done. Still plenty of copper to pick up. Inventory is already full. Oh, it spawned one all the way over here. So I've got to expand the radius a bit. Well, and what I could do too, because now I'm thinking about it. With yeah, I can actually just come back from that another time. The nature of dropped items is that eventually they're going to despawn unless there's a table to protect them. So I could also have tables built around the area and perhaps even within the pit if need be, to ensure that while I'm gone things don't despawn, or at least while I'm not actively picking them up. Could do that too. Like I said earlier, kind of fun to solve a non-problem for once. Just kind of a will this, a low stakes will this work situation. I guess really not a non-problem because it is still a problem I'm trying to solve, but it's not there are not dire consequences to me messing it up. Which is nice. I like not having my teeth kicked in for failure. Ah, there's a skeleton over here. Yo! It's been a hot minute. The Grand Return, you see him?
Mm-hmm.
Right there above the reticle. I haven't seen you in a while. I've died a couple times since last we communicated. But I hope this hasn't disappointed you as much as I fear that it may have. Obviously pretty busy. And right now, I'm busy. So, nice talking to you. You'll probably disappear before I can look back at you again. Whoa, he moved closer! Hey, hey, whoa! Hey, whoa! Hey, whoa! Unless I moved closer to him. I swear he was not in that position before. Maybe I'm wrong. No, yeah, he was there. He was there. Okay, I thought he moved. It was me. Huh. You scared me, but it wasn't your fault. Alright, see ya. He's like, I don't appreciate being falsely accused. What is that? Oh, bird. Okay. I was like, Good talking with you, fella. You know, I'm sure there's something that keeps him from doing it, but it would be funny if it's like I ran into my house and he was like on the upper floor for some reason. It's like, oh, hey, man. What are you doing in my house? Lurking. Oh, hey, it's the thing. Campfires are base structures. They have the same protective effect as workbenches for the same radius. Do hearths have the same effect? Out of curiosity? I should have thrown those, I need to throw those sticks in the fire. That's what I gotta do. It's the thing from that place. Hearths 2? Oh, heck yeah. Okay, so tables not required. Good to know. Tables would be redundant. Okay, cool. So now those are taken care of. They're gonna go do their thing for a bit. So according to the game, I guess I've been around nothing but base structures for majority of my playtime here. Surely nothing bad can come of that, right? Nothing bad has ever come of hiding out near base structures, right? Totally nothing. No repercussions to actions. No reaping what is sown. Right? Sacrilege. Blasphemy. What's the difference between sacrilege and blasphemy now that I'm thinking about it?
Well, one starts with the letter B.
Okay. Thank you. I'm talking about the meanings of the words and not the spellings, not the letters. Alright, I got some bones to throw over here. There we go. Back to the hole! The hole!
What, did you capture him?
No. They destroyed their own spawner. I guess they didn't want to play anymore. You know what? That's fair. Puts me out of a spawner, though. To be fair, it's kind of taken a beating tonight, so I shouldn't be all that surprised that it finally broke. Bed, block forge, bonfire, campfire, charcoal, kiln, eater, refinery, fermenter, fire pit, iron, galder table, hanging brazier, hearth, portal, sconce, smelter, spinning wheel. Interesting. Man. I'm disappointed that they destroyed their spawner. All base structures in parentheses that you know about on the Valheim wiki. I appreciate you not spoiling things for me. You missed some? Enlighten me. Gathering is what I was trying to say, but I said gathering. Gathering all the items. Gathering? You know, I guess I can't argue with that. That looks like my berries are ready. Oh, and these are ready. I grabbed the ones from upstairs, didn't I? I don't remember if I did. I'm gonna go look. Those are empty. I did not. Well, I've grabbed it now. Alright. We're gonna have so many rocks here by the end. And then they're all gonna get used. In the glorious reclamation. One day. We will take back what was stolen. And we will thrive in the place that saw us dead. That is the plan. Standing green burning iron torch, standing blue burning iron torch, standing brazier, standing iron torch, standing wood torch, stone cutter, stone oven, ward windmill. Ah, well there you go.
But wait, there's more.
Oh wait, there's more.
I don't know.
Well, based on what Ron said earlier, it does sound like there are more. It's just that they're, spoilers. You know? Just gonna stretch in there. What? I need to be doing this from here. So it'll immediately pull it down. There we go. Much faster. And the forge, workbench, and artisan table as well. They all have bigger ranges than the other base structures. The workbench and forge only get range increases when they're upgraded. Good to know. So if you really want a wide circle of influence, you gotta upgrade those. I'm gonna, I guess, finish out this little section here. Even though it's no longer useful. Well, you know, it is getting close to that other node. So this may become useful. I think this is gonna end up becoming the biggest pit. Alright, I'm gonna wait for a second. Wait for the stamina to come back. Somewhat. It really is a shame they destroyed that spawner. Had some good fun with that. Plenty of starred opponents, too. That was a nice, nice source there. So as I'm running around in here, I ought to find another one. And, get to it quickly and not futz around, or else it'll get destroyed. Imagine if there was a way to repair them. Like you would, like your building stuff. There we go. That's the one I wanted. You know, is there another base over here? We're a little ways away. Just wondering if I should use the hole as like a second base. Second big base, I should say. 'Cause it's a pretty big hole. Hey, look. There'd really be no point to it, though, I think. It would probably just be for funsies. Fun building project, and definitely not for now, because I've already got a pretty ambitious project in the works. I guess it's made of boss loot, and this wiki page is probably out of date to boot, given that it doesn't mention the cooking prep station, which you would think would be a base structure. You're probably right. Oh jeez, I looked up and for a second I thought I saw a troll. I was like, oh, he's just staring at me, but no, there's nothing there. Huh, actually, there's something there. Welcome to the party. Yeah, if I had to guess, I think it's probably, like I said, a guess. Updated as far as the Ashlands, but not this update that's come after. It has fermenters. Oh well. Oh, I suppose it doesn't mention cauldrons either. Maybe cooking is different, although cauldrons are always on top of a fire. Maybe they just never needed to be base structures, and it has fermenters. Oh well. Perhaps. Or maybe it was just an oversight. I don't know, but you make a good point that they're right near fires, so they probably just didn't need to make it a structure. A base structure, I should say. Oh, we're at that point where if I, there we go. Oh, there you go. You can see through the world. Almost looks like... Do you kind of see how it looks like there's water kind of in the bottom? Well, I'm actually kind of... No, I'm not blocking it. Well, I'm blocking a little bit of it, but not completely. Bottom right, past my little fella. It almost looks like there's another land down there. It's like you can see the green. You can see like a... Oh, okay. You can see a coastline and then like water. That's what it looks like. Just gonna bring this over here. Right, okay, so that's its limit right there. Gotta find where the bend ends and where it begins. For ore mining purposes. Not a very useful vision. Could be the hard layer under all the mineable dirt. Got a good point there, it could be that. Still kind of cool to see. There is, oh, what's it called? I think it's called a death barrier. So I don't think you'd be able to reach all the way to the bottom. I think you would die before that happened, but you would also lose all your stuff because it's in an unattainable area. Closer to it. There we go. Oh, hello, more copper. So this hard wall's coming down. That's gonna be expanded a bit, probably to match this, to be honest. I added a curve in the wall, I didn't mean to do that. But anyway. More copper! But only for a couple more minutes. Yeah, we ended up staying with Valheim the whole time. I was thinking maybe partway through I'd switch to another game, but I mean, yeah, I kind of hit a groove here.
Called it.
Yeah, you did. Should we throw a party? Should we tell everyone?
Sure.
Just a big banner that says Dad called it. Dad was right. With like balloons. And it's just a bunch of people coming up to you like, hey man, good job.
I'm pretty sure you get the opposite reaction.
You don't think they'd appreciate that? You don't think they'd think it was funny?
No.
You don't think they would earnestly and sincerely congratulate you?
Nope. Not at all. A couple of the people would actually get offended by it.
What?
Yep. We can discuss that offline.
I don't know if anyone would get offended. Well, maybe that's just showing my lack of imagination. People will find some strange hills to die on. Hey, that's a big node of copper. Nice. Finding those nodes makes it all worth it. We rock and stone until it is done.
Yep, there are certain people who are never satisfied unless they're offended by something.
It's kind of a backwards way of looking at things.
And will
Hey, that's a rock above my head. Hello.
they will take things that they disagree with and intentionally warp it so that it's put in an offensive light.
I do know a couple people like that. Yeah, I guess I see it. I'm trying to destroy the rest of this
They
rock.
tend to not be fun people to be around.
Tend not to be.
Tend not to be.
Let me try to destroy the rest of that rock. We've made a lot of progress over here. Both in ore collection and rock collection. Yo, you want to see my rock collection?
It'll only take 2 hours every time.
Right.
Almost 3.
Oh, my pickaxe. Right on time, too.
Breaking the pickaxe. Oh man.
Right on time, too, because it's 11:30. But yeah, like, that's copper right there. That's gonna get turned into a pit, and that'll probably build into this pit. And then there's another one over there. That'll probably join the pit. This is gonna be a giant pit over here. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Welcome to the pit. Not just any pit, the pit. I marked this over here. I
This
forgot about
green
it.
is the pits.
This is the pits. Oh, I forgot this was over here. I pointed it out. You know what? This might be where some of the earlier skeletons came from. In fact, it sounds like there's still a skeleton upstairs. Whoops! Sorry, buddy. I didn't realize, well, I didn't realize things were so fragile up here. You mind if I just grab this stuff? Thanks. He's like, my floor! That was my floor. I put it in there like 300 years ago. I was like, oh, sorry, it's gone now. Alright, I'm gonna kill this guy and then it'll be stream end. I'm getting distracted now.
Are you going over?
Would I get super distracted and do something like that? Man, this is all gonna be a pit. Alright. It's a choice between ore collection and rock collection. If you had to pick, if someone wanted to show you one of 2 collections, would you choose a rock collection or an ore collection? I'll let you ruminate on that while I do my links. So, the social links, one will take you to my Discord. That's where I post all of my updates, like, stream cancellations or delays or anything like that, schedule changes, or generally things I'm working on in-game. That's the place to go. It's 18 up, but the VODs channel is free for all. I will be posting updates in the community tab there as well, but that'll be primarily the schedule updates and whatnot. What?
That was the question.
Oh, okay. I thought you were looking at me and it looked like it felt like you poked me, so I was like,
No, but
What?
I actually have an answer to your question.
Oh, okay.
But I would say either.
Think so?
Yeah, either or.
You had to get one last one in before stream end. I should have known. I should have known. Come on, man. You slipped that underneath there and I just... See, Ron is giving me a real answer. That's a hard one. What if the rock collection is really cool? What if the ore collection is really shiny? No, I asked that and I personally don't know what I would choose. I think, honestly, I've never seen an ore collection. I've seen plenty of rock collections, though. I think just for the fact that I've never seen an ore collection, I personally would choose an ore collection, but there are some pretty sick rock collections out there, so I would want to double back and see the rock collection.
Yeah, I'd probably go both.
But as far as which one I'd pick first, it'd be ore. Alright, last social link. This is a GoFundMe for a friend of mine who's currently saving up for top surgery. Can't believe either or. I wasn't even thinking about that. My mind did not produce the possibility of there being a joke in that. If someone has both a rock collection and an entire collection just for ores, you know they have a bangin' rock collection on the whole. That is true. You make a very good point there. I think I would want to stick with my answer of ores just because I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen an ore collection. But yeah, I think I'm in agreement that if they have an ore collection, they probably have a really great rock collection too, and I would definitely want to see both.
They might prompt an orgasm.
Uh-huh. See, that one was a little less funny. I won't lie to you there. Still kind of funny, still a pun, but I liked either or better.
Okay, fair enough.
The orgasm is actually a place in Borderlands
Yes,
too.
that is correct. It does make the joke less appropriate. Well, technically,
Doesn't make it more appropriate.
It makes it just as inappropriate as it was in
Yes.
Borderlands 2 as it is here.
Yes. Yes, I remember coming across that place for the first time and going, oh, come on.
Yep. Really? You had to go there, really?
You had to go there, and the
Yep.
answer with Borderlands is yes.
Yes, they had to.
Alright, but now I'm going to see where I can send you folks this evening. As far as I know, stream is going to be on normal schedule for next week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30, 11:30 Central Standard. It looks like Lady Teddy is streaming right now. Looks like she's considering Jackbox or just chatting. I will go ahead and send you folks in that direction. Like I said, streams from here should be normal schedule. Anything happens, I will let you folks know in the Discord and the YouTube. The VOD from last Friday should be going up tonight. Is that the one I think it is? I think it is the one I think it is. Let me look real quick. I think it's the devastating defeat. Let me just
Cannot answer your
check
question.
that real quick. I'm gonna check it real quick. Which one? I should need to be checking here. It's the other one. I don't know. Can I look at videos? Will you let me do that? So Jaws of Defeat, make it to the Ashlands. Oh no, it looks like the Valheim and Infinity Nikki is up next. And then the one after that is the Devastating Loss. Oh, we look forward to that. Anyway, no announcements on my part?
Nope, none on my part either.
Alright, well, I hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream, and we will see you folks next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone!